对话吧，应该有了吧？
Got anything to trade?
Oh, you're too.
靠，来的太早。咦，既然来的太早，我们就先去，找学徒。学徒，等一下，哦，在这，往这个方向，有点远了，这边都没有传送。是那一位吗？学徒。
Come out here, bastard. Make it easier on yourself. Huh. Not who I was expecting.
Looking for someone?
Yes.
Well, then that makes two of us.
One too many.
Maybe we're looking for the same person.
And? Well, he's a berserker. About your size. Fast. Ring any bells?
Pretty vague description.
His name's Marwin. He wants to get to the fort, but I'm not gonna let him.
You seem pretty determined.
I don't like to fuck around.
What did Marwin do to you?
To me, nothing. But that's irrelevant. I know he's supposed to work with the alchemists in the fort.
Yeah, it's my job to get him there safely.
So you're the errand boy. Giving the job to a clueless imbecile. Sounds like something the fort would do.
Watch it.
Maybe I should explain. The alchemist's elixirs heal wounds, improve a warrior's strength, that sort of thing. It's an advantage that means they're stronger than other factions. Well, Baxter's had enough.
What's that got to do with Marwin?
Not a lot. He's just a pawn. When I've seen to it that he won't make it to the fort, I'll take his place.
I don't like what you're planning.
Listen, what do you think's gonna happen when the Purple Sky Plague's been eradicated? The Berserkers will try to seize power for themselves. They'll keep fighting. The bodies will keep piling up. They must be stopped. It's too dangerous for one faction to have so much power. Our boss understands that. Do you?
About Marwin? I won't let anything happen to him.
History isn't kind to those who fall on the wrong side of it. And I won't be denied. So I suggest you stay out of my way.
Your murderous plan ends here and now.
I'm so tired of digging graves. Really would have preferred to save myself the trouble of digging another. Draw your weapon! You're mine!
Cool.
找的人在前面了 ，Go。真的，赶快跑出来！看到隔壁有人，那个被打，应该是那个学徒。被抗议。
Come
Good decision. There are beasts everywhere. Almost got me. Oh, wait. Who are you, anyway?
You're Tylus's apprentice, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Did he send you? It's good to meet you. But maybe we should take this conversation somewhere else. Come with me. My hiding place isn't far from here. Keep your eyes open. The silence is deceptive.
对，它这边有奇怪的眼睛。哇！我现在发现其实眼睛还有分哦。
Okay, this is better. I'm sorry about the smell. Finding a safe place to answer nature's call, well, it's not easy.
How long have you been hiding out here?
A few days, I suppose. Maybe longer. It's not by choice. I should be at the fort. But Tylus must have forgotten about me.
Is someone after you?
Yeah. It's not just those creatures that are out to get me. My guides were shot by some bastard outlaw. A whole troop left Goliath, but I'm the only one left. I guess he wanted me dead too, but I got away. He's still out there, waiting, while I'm stuck here using up all my supplies.
About the outlaw.
Yeah?
He won't be getting in your way anymore.
You mean I'm free to leave this cesspit?
Yeah.
Did you make him suffer?
Is that important?
He killed my guides right in front of me. I guess I wanted him to suffer. Oh, you're right. It's no good dwelling on the past. I won't bring them back. I better get moving towards the fort.
You want me to come?
That's okay. There are some herbs on the way I have to look out for. I don't want to waste your time with that. Come and visit me when you're at the fort. I guess they'll probably put me up in the healer's quarters. I'd be happy to see you there.
Sounds good.
No worries. Later.
Now that was a truly shitty thing to do.
A sec. Tylus was asking about you. You better go talk to him soon.
Anything else?
Nope, that's everything. Get out of here.
I'm here to enter your service.
About time, too. Ragnar should have let you go much earlier than he did. How much do you know about my work?
The basics. Your discoveries are talked about in Goliath.
Discoveries? Ha! Those were all self-evident. I've been working on much bigger things since then.
Is it true you're researching panacea?
Indeed. But my findings are not ready for review. Now, enough of this chatter. We get on well enough. You must familiarize yourself with all this. Then, we can start our work.
As you wish.
Teach me something.
还有这个，不过去这个化学我也要学。
I've made sure that your apprentice will find you.
I expect you wish it was you.
Ask him yourself.
It's the apprentice who does the asking. But thank you for finding him for me.
I think you're forgetting something.
Heaven help me. You want some kind of payment, I suppose. I need some shards too. I'm not a gold mine. I'll tell Fenris what a helpful fellow you are. There. That's how generous I am. Now, I must be getting on with things. There's so much work to be done.
Wow, what the fuck is wrong with you?
About the tranquilizer.
Okay, so my analysis is complete. Your concoction is anything but a tranquilizer.
Then what is it?
Well, your drug has little effect on humans. Apart from a numb tongue and potency issues. I found clear evidence of mushroom spores. To be more precise, cave mushroom spores. They're very rare in this region. So I'm wondering where you got this tincture from.
Caracas.
Aha, from the Morcons then. Those simpletons shouldn't be playing around with alchemy. But back to my findings. In relation to non-human subjects, this drug is fascinating, especially when combined with the spores I mentioned. It causes a significant rise in blood pressure and an attack on the central nervous system. The result? Greatly increased aggression. Of course, that's just a rough summary, but I hope sufficient for you to understand.
Yeah, thanks for the information.
All in the name of science. Only, please don't tell anyone I didn't charge you. Otherwise, every chancer around here will think he can get treatment at my expense. Here, take your concoction. If anyone discovers this dishwater amongst my vials, my reputation will be in jeopardy. Whoever created this mixture had no idea that they were very close to achieving what they intended. They just shouldn't have added the spores. Now, I must get back to my work.
What's this panacea Marwin was talking to you about?
Obtaining this panacea, my unknowing friend, makes searching for the Philosopher's Stone seem like child's play. It's a miracle cure. Or to be precise, the miracle cure.
Pretty useful then.
It has unparalleled power. My research has only just scratched the surface of what it can do. The expertise required to create it goes well beyond common knowledge. Of course, that is why I alone will be successful.
How long will it take?
Alas, perhaps an eternity. You see, I cannot obtain the key ingredient.
Which is?
My peace and quiet, damn it!
OK， 要看他学徒。
Now, I can finally get started with my work. And do you know why? Because of you. I shouldn't give things away, but as it's you, here. It's our little secret. Something to help as you travel around.
有什么智力吗？药水是下面。诶，上面。啊，果然是智力。
Oh, you're back. So, did you manage to find out what's wrong with the tranquilizer?
Yeah, had it examined.
Well, don't keep me waiting.
The cave mushrooms were the dud ingredient.
I don't get it. The recipe said they were a key component.
Seems the outlaw was full of shit. The spores trigger an aggressive behavior. Rather than quieting the beast, it makes them crazy.
Son of a bitch. Then the drug's unusable.
Not necessarily. If I understood it right, if you take out the cave mushrooms, the recipe should work.
I'll think about it. Well, now that's done, you should find Attila. The cages are full again. He'll want the arena open so the killing can continue.
哦，这样我就可以打竞技场，是不是？看一下，看一下。
You're here? Good. Venya's done herself proud this time. Some real vicious, hungry, mean beasts. Let me know when you're feeling brave enough to face them.
I'm ready to fight in the arena.
Good. It'll make a real man out of you. But there are rules. I get to pick the creature you fight against. Once the fight starts, I'll close the gate behind you. You can only get out by pulling the lever next to the gate.
Lever?
Yeah. As soon as you pull it, we will stop the fight. We'll open the gate as fast as we can. We'll get you out, unless the creatures get you first. Just concentrate on the fight, and don't pull the lever until they're all dead. Leave before they're all dead, and all you get is the shame of defeat. Any questions?
I got it.
Good. Then you're ready for the first challenge. Ready? Give the signal, and I'll let the creatures loose.
I want to fight.
Good. Every time you win, I make it harder for you. And don't worry about going easy on the creatures, because they won't go easy on you.
What am I fighting?
You'll see soon enough. Get yourself ready. Taking you to the arena.
然后呢？那还可以拿材料，也不错。是不拉的话会继续吗？拉一下好了。
You did well. Like I promised. The possessions of someone who wasn't as good as you in there.
Thanks.
I enjoyed watching that. Reminded me of how things used to be. I couldn't have done it. Well, not these days, anyway.
I suppose. You don't look very strong.
True enough. Wish it were otherwise. Come back when you're ready for the next challenge. I'll be here, getting everything ready for you.
再来一个。
I want to fight.
What I already told you. Keep up.
I want to fight.
哎，
What I already told you.
哦，他没有准备好 ，OK。接下来我们解一下这个那个同伴的。与一个人会面，那么远哦。哇，那个地方没去过哎。
Come here and state your purpose.
Who's asking?
Arrogant wretch. Who do you think you are?
I know you don't belong here. I can smell an outsider from 3 tunnels away. Tell me, what is the general situation beyond the grotto's gates?
Why don't you see for yourself?
One more insolent comment, and it'll be your last. You're Jax, right? outsider I've heard so much about. The former Alp commander who ended the war between the free people and the Alps. Oof, you have quite a reputation there.
Knowing all that, I'm surprised you'll even tolerate me being here.
Oh, you're not the powerful leader of the free people you once were. Your word carries little weight now. But perhaps there's still a use for you. I didn't get this far by discarding all but the most effective tools. I see immense destructive potential in you, just waiting to be unleashed. Maybe you can give me a glimpse of what you're truly capable of.
Did you know some Morcons slaughtered the Berserkers at the World Heart to the west?
Oh, did they now? I assume that's Dragon and his band of infidels. Forget him. He's an unbeliever who puts material wealth above all else. The worthless scum that follow him only do so as long as they're paid. One day he'll wake up with a knife in his back. And no one here will be surprised or particularly bothered. I strongly suggest you adopt the same attitude towards him.
I know who you mean. He's not a problem anymore.
We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing.
You're a Morcon patriarch?
Victor is the only name I go by. Grandiose titles are like bad prostitutes. Use them once, and you're stuck with something unpleasant for life. This world is a festering cesspit. We weren't put here to make a mark in the filth. Our role is only to ensure that the eternal silence returns. Never forget that.
You're preparing for a large-scale conflict, right?
We have a sacred mission to fulfill. All our efforts must be focused on improving our military capabilities. We have no place for those too weak, too indecisive to embrace our vision. The Tormentors will see to that.
What does this sacred mission entail?
Alb and outlaw scum to the north, berserkers and clerics to the west. All festering sores on our world, pestilent growths that plague our existence. Plagues must be eradicated. They must not be allowed to spread. That is Ravok's will, and so it is our responsibility to see it enacted.
How will you deal with the aliens?
The Dark Towers that descended upon Caracas are a sign. The time of deliverance is close at hand. Ravok will guide us. Patience is our most powerful weapon. Soon the heretics will atone for their sins. And don't forget, in the beginning there was darkness, oblivion, balance. We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing. This we do in Ravok's name.
You're talking about open warfare.
Of course, but all we need is improved military strength. We will achieve our goal. Failing Ravok is not an option. At this time, a large-scale offensive would be unwise. But if we're patient, the newcomers to the Battle of Magalan will do their part. Let the foreign interlopers run riot for now, and we will deal with whatever is left. Now leave me. I have business to attend to.
哦，然后准备前往这边，中途跟他说去防止他们这个人。
Welcome to orbit, my friend. You look like you've traveled a long way. Here's a little refreshment for you.
哎呦，
Have we met?
It's very likely that you've heard my voice before, many times. I've been running this radio station for years. I make sure people get the latest news. So it's nice when someone comes in to say hello.
Why is your station out here on the outskirts of a terrace?
I used to be stationed at the big dam back in the day. But sadly, my old station was overrun by mutants. So I went looking for the place where I could reach the most people. I found this mountain a few years ago, and that's when I started my second orbit.
So what's the news?
I'm sure you know more than I do. News from my brothers and sisters takes a while to reach me. But the mutant threat is always a top story. I hear things are particularly bad in the north, so if you head up there, make sure you're well armed.
Aren't you one of the clerics?
Yes, I am. For a long time, I felt like it was my mission to recruit new members. These days, though, my calling is to warn people about the threats facing Magalan. After all, we've all got to live here, haven't we?
Hmm. 要不我们睡一下？这边怎么好像有从这么开始？哎，怎么会有老鼠？不知道这又是什么城。
What's trouble? I'm here!
对，先去开一点吧。哎呦
Go on through.
直接放我进去啊！哎。
Hello, stranger.
是不是
Let's do business.
工程师那边的？
Of course.
哎，好像是。他这里面有任何对话吗？
What are you looking at me for? There's a whole city to see.
You don't need to know who I am or anything?
I know you're not one of those purple-ass freaks. You don't need to bribe me, and I don't have anything to tell you. So buzz off.
Okay, then.
Say hi to the girls for me. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your spending money.
You're giving me Elexit? Just like that?
Not me. It's Hector's orders. Every visitor gets a happy little chunk of change.
What?
I don't know what he was smoking when
I
he
guess
came up
we
with that
jump.
one. You could thank him in person, but that'd mean dragging your sorry ass all the way to the upper district, and that's closed right now.
How do I get to the upper district?
You got legs? Use them.
What do I have to do to get in?
That's way above my pay grade. If I knew that, I wouldn't be standing around here.
You're not really much of a help.
Go talk to Xander. He's guarding the entrance. Oh, one more thing. It's every man for himself in the city here. That means you're on your own, man. It doesn't mean you go looking for trouble, though. Not that I'd mind beating the shit out of you, but we can easily avoid that if you want. Okay, run along. Have a good time.
Have a good time.
Hey, mister, this your first time in town?
你为什么想知道？
Why you want to know?
I'd like to show you around town. You coming?
No. Leave me alone, weirdo.
Oh, okay. I'll be on my way.
Wait. I think that sneaky son of a bitch stole something from me.
我天！我操！这边是会偷东西的地方，我先抓他。那小屁孩给我回来！
You better not have come here with empty pockets, Squirt.
No, Zach. I've got something real this time. Seriously.
Okay then, show me. Come on. Is that it? 20 ELEX?
That's all I have.
等他拿50。
Yeah, I don't believe you. Come on, hand over the rest or I'll kick your ass.
Really, that's all I have.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. But if I find out you're holding out on me, you're gonna wish you were dead.
Just look at this rat's nest. Shitty food.
Get the hell out of here.
What was I saying? Shitty food, shitty company, shitty...
Caught you red-handed. You've been stealing from me.
Me? No, sir. You must have mixed me up with someone else.
Hey, if you're calling my boys thieves, you're gonna deal with me.
And you are...
The guy who's gonna kick your ass if you don't get the fuck out of here now.
You want your ass beat? You got it.
Well, let's see if you're more than just talk. Get ready for a whole lot of pain!
我靠！
That's the way to handle that. Shitty food, shitty company, shitty shitheads.
You want to go back?
No.
Yeah, I think you had enough. Now don't you ever say nothing about Squirt stealing from you again. You got it?
Not at all. It's great here.
There is no figuring you out.
Try. 第三只是怎么回事？
Hey, man. You got a minute? It's for a good cause. Real important shit.
Get lost. I've got better things to do.
Ah, come on. At least hear me out. I'm fundraising for the nursery. It's basically a daycare center for orphaned kids. So, you know, I'm asking good folks like you for donations. Got any shards you can spare? The poor little ones in the nursery can use all the help they can get.
I'm not giving you anything. Not a single shard.
You don't give a shit about the kids? Ha! Asshole! Those little orphans lost their families. Everything they knew. There's no one to take care of them now. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Unless he's a fucking heartless bastard. Come on, man, every little bit helps.
刚来我哪知道？他是骗子。
Find
我
someone
觉
who
得
gives a shit.
You really are a heartless fucker, you know that? Let's hope those little angels don't starve. Ugh, thanks for nothing.
Sure, why not, I guess.
吃你的苹果。
Any chance you got a couple pieces of ELEX for me?
到底是缺钱还是不缺钱？
Hey, where you think you're going?
I want to see the Duke.
Oh, really?
It's all right, bully.
So you're the asshole I've been hearing so much about. Thought you'd be taller.
So you're Baxter, the Duke of a Terrace.
In the flesh. Now, what the hell are you doing in my city?
I heard once upon a time you used to be in charge of the fort in Tavar. That true?
Yeah. Forever ago now. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not getting knocked off my throne again. If you're here to stir up shit, you've come to the wrong place, my man.
Is that why you're here, instead of on your throne?
You want to know why I'm not in my hall in the city center? Hector handles the day-to-day shit. He's my right-hand man. So, while he's doing that, I get to stay here and keep watch over what's really important.
Like?
Making sure assholes like you don't try staging a coup or some shit.
You've got a puppet on your throne so you could hide here in the shadows?
You should shut your dumb face right now. I have no idea what you think you're doing down here. But I know how you operate, Jax. Wouldn't be the first time you worked a whole town up into a frenzy. How'd that end again? With the ruler being kicked out, right?
Please. You're just a scared old man. You worthless sack of crap. I had nothing to do with the Berserkers taking over the fort. Logan, the former Duke of Tavar, was chased out of his own stronghold by an army of Adan warriors.
Good to know. Thanks for that. But it's not like I'm gonna magically trust you now. You'll never be part of a faction. You've got no loyalty to anyone but yourself. And that's why you'll always be an outsider.
You don't know anything about me.
Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've been around long enough to spot an asshole from a mile away. Fuckers like you are dangerous. I'm keeping an eye on you.
You looking for new recruits to join the Outlaws?
I'm not looking for shit. Hector's in charge of that. He's my right-hand man. If you're paying tribute or have news from the outside, then I'm your man. For anything else, you can go fuck yourself.
From what I've seen, a terrace is the only place the alien invaders haven't gotten to.
You mean those dark hunks of shit that fell from the sky? Raining their hellspawn and whatnot on us? Huh. We've killed more than our fair share of those feral fucks. But they keep coming. That shit's an endless plague.
At least they haven't set up one of those towers in the crater.
Not yet. but I'm not so sure it'll stay that way. Shit runs downhill, right into our crater, so we're always the first to drown in it.
What's your plan for dealing with the invaders?
What do you think, shit for brains? Step 1, we defend ourselves no matter what. Step 2, there ain't a fucking step 2. What else are we supposed to do?
It's not just your problem.
Wait a goddamn minute. Are you here trying to sell me some bullshit about working in sweet and blissful harmony with the elves and the berserkers and whoever the fuck? Please, spare me the sunshine and rainbows noise unless you want my boot in your ass. None of the other factions give a flying fuck about the outlaws, so they can all go fuck themselves. Huh. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You're Logan's twin sister, aren't you? How is that shithead? The herpes-laden motherfucker who took over my fort and threw me out on my ass forever ago.
Yeah, sounds like Logan. So what? And before you ask, I haven't had shit to do with him in years. You want to rip him a new asshole or 3? Go right ahead. He's somewhere on the coast of Caracas.
Thanks for the info, darling, but anyone with more than a brain cell knows where he is. The problem is getting to him before he sees you coming. I've sent some of my best fighters after that asshole, and he's ripped them to shreds.
Yeah, he's a tough bastard.
He sure is. So, what's new with you? By the looks of it, you've cozied up to the Morcons. You know, I don't have a Morcon gal in my stable. I always wondered how a freaky fanatic would be in the sheets.
And I always wondered what a man would look like after I cut off his dick.
Touché. Well, you're basically useless to me, so if you don't mind, fuck off.
Nasty's here on a mission from the Morcons. She needs to talk to you.
I can speak for myself, thanks.
Okay, Nasty. I'll listen. What in the ever-loving fuck do the Morcons want with me?
It won't be long before the Vandals plow in this pathetic shithole of yours and wipe that smile off your smug face.
So, what are you doing hanging with this little shit? You two are pretty fucking funny, you know that? Seriously, I haven't laughed so much in my whole fucking life. I should rip your guts through your asshole for talking to me like that. But you know what, you pathetic little dumb fucks? I think you've suffered enough. You two should stick together. There's not a half a chance in hell of surviving without each other.
Asshole!
We should probably get out of here.
Hey, you!
What do you want now?
I know you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're Jax. You're that asshole from the north. You're the guy who wanted to enslave us all in the converters.
That was a long time ago. But you're right. I am Jax. And
I heard you're a pretty decent guy.
is that what you heard?
Well, to look at you, I can hardly believe it. I mean, people talk all kind of shit about your feats. I wonder if they know how scrawny you really are.
Okay, get it over with. What do you want from me?
Maybe I just don't like your face.
Maybe we should talk to your boss.
I don't know. I don't think he'd be interested in your face either.
I don't have time for this.
Well, you're just gonna have to put up with it.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna smash your face in for free. Just so I can see what you're made of.
Shoot it! What are they doing? Get some sense into him!
Cool.
You got lucky this time. That's all.
Maybe you should be a little more careful who you mess with in the future.
I didn't think you had it in you for such a lightweight. Ain't no place in the crater for a guy like you. It'd be better for everyone if you just fucked off.
You get a bonus or something for bitching out everyone you don't like?
Don't matter what my job is. What I do here at the crater is my business.
I think I'm gonna have another chat with your boss.
Do whatever you want, as long as you're out of my sight.